everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today is toning my hair. I've obviously been on holiday for a while. Obviously the sun does affect your hair. I just want to even out the tone. So I went to the wholesalers because many moons ago I was a hairdresser, so I do actually have a trade card. And I found this, which is called Wella Shinefinity Zero Lift Glaze, and I got it in very light blonde natural matte. It is 0902. I've never seen this in there before. It's meant to contain no ammonia, so it's meant to be really good for your hair, condition and things like that, so I thought I'd give it a try. So the mixing for this is 1:1, so equal amounts basically. This tube is 60 mils, and I also got a developer which is also 60 mils. So I'm going to mix these up in my little mixing tube. It does say you can apply this to wet hair, dry hair. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my hair down a little bit and also maybe give it a bit of a brush just so that I can apply the colour a little bit more evenly to my highlights. So I'm quite interested to try this. Never ever used it before, and obviously I know it is colour, but some colours can actually be really good and conditioning for your hair. So that is the colour. I'm now just going to mix the developer. I think while that just drops in the bottle, I am just going to give it a brush through. As you can see, it's kind of like, I don't know, brassy up here. It's quite a few different sort of tones at the moment, so I'd like to just even it out a bit. So I'm just going to grab a brush. Right. I did just let it dry naturally yesterday. It's quite important to brush through first because then it's a lot easier to apply. I'm also going to go and grab a clip, and then I've got a water spray. Just get the last bits of developer out of the bottle. And then put the applicator lid on and give it a really good shake.
I've seen your face only once this weekend.
I'm going to separate it into two sections. My highlights don't go all the way down, so normally I do hot cross bun sections, but because my highlights kind of only start halfway up, I'm just going to section it in two today. And then you just need to make sure that the hair is evenly saturated. What I'll probably do is when I've applied all of the colour, I'll then go through with brush just to make sure it's all gone evenly through.
You keeping busy, always things to do. Our situation still undecided. None of us knows what we wanna do. It happened last week when I stopped by your place. My hands were shaking when I rang your bell. And out of all the things we thought could happen, we ended up naked in your bed. If you show me this, I'll give you that. Everything we ever wanted, and this, for what it's worth, give it a try. But if we stay like this, then you know what? Then I don't wanna seize the moment. So let's, for what it's worth, give
top section. So I was actually a hairdresser, back when I went straight from school and did my training for 2 years full-time at college, and I worked in a salon for a while, and I also did mobile. So I do still remember kind of like the basics of hairdressing. I don't cut anymore. But any toners and like things like my roots I do myself. I personally couldn't afford to go, and even if I could afford it, I'm not sure I'd want to pay it, to have my roots done realistically, every 2 weeks for me. No way. So that's one of the main reasons why I do it myself. Right, last side, and then I'll go over again and probably brush it through a little bit now.
But who will take the fall? Who will win it all? You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath.
Okay, timer is set for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to have a look. So when it's actually cooked, if you want to call it that, I'm then going to emulsify it with a little bit of water. Technical terms, that just means you're adding a little bit of water and almost massaging it in as if you would shampoo. I'm going to give it a really good shampoo and condition, and yeah, hopefully it turns out really lovely. It's looking good at the moment. Right, I only actually left it on for about 5 minutes. I checked it and it was going quite dark quite quickly, and although it is light blonde, what was it, very light blonde, I don't know, it did look like it was going quite dark. Can't really tell what it's going to be like at the moment, but it definitely looks like it's toned it down.
Don't regret that much, don't regret that. Sunny side up, try to keep it cool. Bending all the rules, bending all the rules. It gets colder, but I hate being cool. I can't be cruel to you. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you.
Okay, so far I wouldn't actually say that I am very impressed with the Wella Shinefinity. It's made my hair loads darker, which it is meant to be a really light blonde. And I mean, you can still see my highlights, but they're nothing how they were. And actually, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but my hair's now got slight, well, I don't know, in the mirror, it looks like it's got a slight greeny tinge. So I'm going to style it, but I actually had really high hopes for this Shinefinity, and I actually feel really disappointed, but I think it is only about 10 washes, and I wash my hair every other day, so hopefully it will wash out quite quickly, but I will style it and we'll see what it looks like then.
I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up.
Okay, I'm back in the bathroom where I started because I thought it was the same light and then you could see. After my little panic, it's not actually as dark as what I thought. It is, I'd say, dark enough I wanted it to be, but it is actually quite a nice colour. It feels quite soft. I don't know if you can see, but it's quite shiny as well. I do feel, which I don't think you can probably see, I do feel it's got a slight greenish tinge to it. God knows why. But yeah, I mean, I hate to think what it would have been like if I'd left it on for the full 20 minutes and not the 5 and taken it off. I'm so glad I checked, because I think I just probably would have ended up looking like a brunette. And I don't quite understand when this is a level 9 and light blonde. But yeah, it is a nice colour, but I think for me I'll be glad when it starts to wear off a little bit. Just because I feel like I'm loads darker now, and that isn't actually what I wanted. I just wanted to tone out the blonde. But yeah, I don't think I would use the Wella Shinefinity again. In all honesty, that's my, honest opinion. But let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm just not. It's come out too dark. I don't know actually if you can see in this sort of light. Can you see? It's almost got like this, I don't know. I don't think it's my imagination. It's kind of like a slight greenish hue. But yeah, I wouldn't use this again. But anyway, I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, maybe if you're going to use salon products, don't use the Wella Shinefinity. Take care everybody, and I'll see you really soon in the next one. Bye guys.
Don't regret that.